God just gave you a foolproof way to recognize his voice in the middle of confusion and chaos. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33 reveals that God's signature is always peace and order, never confusion and disorder. When you're trying to discern God's will, this single verse becomes your compass. If it brings confusion, it's not from God. If it brings peace, pay attention. Our daily devotional today is Trusting God Day by Day, September 27th. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. I was holding a meeting in Kansas City, and it came to my heart to ask the audience how many of them were confused. There were about 300 people at that meeting, and from what I could tell, 298 of them raised their hands, and my husband was one of the two who didn't. I can tell you that Dave has never been confused in his life because he doesn't worry. He doesn't try to figure anything out. He is not interested in having all the answers to everything because he trusts God. When you trust God, you can relax and enjoy life. You don't have to go through life worrying and trying to figure out how to solve all of your problems. Think about all the things you have worried about in your life and how they have all worked out. That should help you realize that worrying and reasoning are a waste of time and energy. I have 4 grown children, and it amazes me when I look back at everything I went through with them as they were growing up, when they didn't get good grades in school, when I was called to the principal's office because of them, when the neighbor complained about them, when it looked as if they would never want to work or do anything worthwhile, or would never be able to handle their finances. I would think, how are they ever going to handle life when they get away from me? They can't even handle their allowances. I wasted a lot of time worrying over them, and in the end, they all turned out fine. I am sharing these stories with you to help you realize that where your kids and your relationships and your finances and your jobs and your health are right now is not where they are going to end up. And worrying about these things only helps the problem. It doesn't help the answer. Stop worrying. Stop complicating your life by trying to figure everything out. Just admit that you don't know, that you are not able, that you need God, and then go on living and enjoying life while God is giving you the answers. Trust in him. Pray and trust God, and he will show you what to do at the right time. He will show you because he is a God who never fails his children. See Deuteronomy chapter 31, verses 6 and 8. He is a God of faithfulness, and he always comes through. Amen. That is such an amazing truth. And I know this because I've lived it myself. It wasn't until I let go of all of the things, which I still do try to figure stuff out. I'm not going to say I don't. But it never is for the benefit of myself or the outcome. It is when I let go and I say, okay, Lord, whatever your will is, let that be done in my life. That's when everything works out and God does his thing. So keep that in mind in whatever you're going through. Thank you so much for being here, listening to the daily devotional being read aloud today. If you or someone you love are in need of prayer, please put prayer in the comment section and I'll add your name to my prayer journal. If this message was a blessing to you, please repost it, share it, send it to a friend, do whatever you can to help get this message out. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. These are the ways that you support this channel and help us to be nourishment to more people through our daily devotionals. Thank you for your time and support. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Remember, it's our planet, our responsibility. Bye now.